Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for being so lovely and just, going with the flow, just like I've been going with the flow. This is your June reading, 1st of June till the 15th, even though they're a little bit late. I did explain that in my previous videos. There's a reason behind everything that happens, so I believe that we need to go with the flow, and that's what I'm doing. Now, I've got something to announce today, that I'm starting my Vimeo videos. So I'm going to be doing very quick readings for YouTube. A lot of people do like the quick readings. They don't want to be on, each video for half an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief overview of what your reading is about. For those of you that are interested in seeing the rest of the video, where I pull more cards, I'll be using the Sibilas as well, right? In the Vimeo readings, they will not be expensive, the videos. They will be quite cheap in comparison to other people and what they charge. I will have a different price for each video on its own, and a price for all the 12 zodiac signs, because many of you may want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, and you want to see the outcome of the reading. I also will be pulling a romance angel, okay, for love, and I will be also taking 3 Lenormand cards, right? So I am using the Rider-Waite, the the Albano-Waite, sorry. The Albano-Waite Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. It's so easy to use. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm also using the Lavera Sibila, which I usually use, right? Let's see, where's that packet? There it is. Okay, the Lavera Sibilas that I use every single month. And also, I will be using, as I said, Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, right? Here it is. Romance Angels, there we are. And also the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, the expanded edition, which I absolutely adore. So they're going to be up on Vimeo. As I said, the rest of the reading is going to be up on Vimeo for those of you that want extended readings. So I'm looking forward to working with you, and, this is really helping me because I'm getting the readings up sooner, and I'm actually thinking of starting to do weeklies. So let's see how we go. I think that's all. I'd like to go into the astrology side now. So for those of you that want only tarot, I will put the link in the description box below where the tarot starts, okay? Just quickly in the astrology, right? For the month of June, we've got a new moon in the sign of Gemini on the 13th of the month. So this brings a fresh start in our lives. Chatterboxy Geminis, all about information. They're ruled by Mercury. So it's very positive energy, and through curiosity, we learn through others, right? By asking questions. So we're going to improve our social and communication sectors in anything to do with, what's Gemini? It's the 3rd house, siblings, neighbors, and it's all about communication. It's all about, of course, Gemini is also about learning, anything to do with study. Okay, so we're going to be opening up our minds for more information. Now, we've also got Neptune beginning its retrograde on the 18th. Oh my God, so there's like a veil, rose-colored glasses being put on us, okay, and anything to do with our practical affairs. There's a sort of, we're trying to realign with anything to do with our wishes, okay, and what's inside of us. Any planet that goes retrograde, we're supposed to turn inwards. Okay, and it's going to last until the 24th of November. So it's a period of, you know, being turning inwards, being receptive. That's what happens when the planets are retrograde. So receptiveness, and again, as I said, wearing rose-colored glasses. So murky energy. So we might feel like we're stagnant. That's what happens with retrograde planets. We're going to have to be patient. But it's got a lot to do with discovering what's on the inside of us, right? Now, Mars turns retrograde on the 26th, and it's going to be retro until August 27. Okay, now again, another retrograde planet. So reassessing, redoing projects, trying to do anything that we can so we can get what we want. What is Mars? It's our passion. It's our drive forward, right? So there's strong energy with Mars, but do know that with the retrograde motion, we can get a bit passive-aggressive, right? And we could also be beginning problems instead of looking at the problems at hand. Okay, so it's a good time to learn. Retrogrades are always time of taking time out and looking within ourselves with anything to do with what the planet is about. Okay, and it's also, the good thing about it is that we can go over things and redo things that need fixing. Anything that needs fixing, anything that is old, we can look at it again. Okay, now the full moon is going to be in the sign of Capricorn on the 28th. Okay, so what is Capricorn? Capricorn is our 10th house. It's all about career. It's all about work. It's all about putting in the hard work. Saturn is there, right? Don't forget that. Saturn says that you've got to stand in your integrity, put in the hard yakka, and then you can reap the rewards. So now Capricorn is also deals with lots of commitments, what we're committed to doing, right? We've got Capricorn on one side of the horoscope, and then Cancer's on the opposite sign. Cancer is the house of home, family. Okay, so we're trying to find a balance, but with full moons we know that there's a culmination. So what is telling us that we can't ignore what commitments we have to home and just concentrate on work, right? So we have to find the fine balance of that, those two houses, let's say, the 10th house and the 4th house of home and family. Okay, so we're going to have to be mature. We're going to have to act like Saturn, like be the authority figure, and things will come to light. Okay, that's what happens with full moons. Whatever we started 6 months ago is going to be culminating on the 28th of the month. Okay, so that would have been, yeah, exactly 6 months ago when the new moon would have taken place in Capricorn, right? Okay, so we always know, just for those of you that are more into astrology, that when there is a new moon in a certain sign, 6 months later, we're going to have the full moon of what began in that new moon in the same sign. I hope you get what I mean. Okay. All right, people. I'm going to start with your readings now. As I said, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to this introduction, and I will be giving more than less in the future. So thank you so much, and I will be back mid-month for the rest of your reading for June, right? For the second part of June, 15th till the 30th of June. Okay. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your first half of June reading, general and love, as usual. Don't forget that if you want to see the extension of this reading, you will need to go to the link at the bottom of the video in the description box. Gemini, Gemini. I have pre-shuffled your cards already. Let me lay them out so I don't take too long. Happy birthday to those of you that had your birthday or are still having your birthday. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups in the now position. Your challenge is the Six of Cups. In the distant past, we have the Two of Pentacles. In the recent past, Knight of Wands. Crowning your reading is the Page of Pentacles. In the near future, you have the Six of Wands. In the position of you is the Seven of Cups. In the external to you is the Ace of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears is the Sun. And the outcome card is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, goodness me, the Three of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Cups is right beneath the Three of Swords. Okay. Okay, dear Gemini. Dear Gemini. So, heartache in love, huh? Heartache in something emotional. You've been through the ringer, right? There's been some sort of heartache in your life. Okay, and I believe that this is your energy mainly. Okay, or this could be another air sign. Okay, air signs being Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay, but we've also got water here. We've got the Ace of Cups, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, why have I mentioned the water sign is that we've got a few cups here as well. We've also got the sign of Leo here. We've got the card of Leo, you guys. What am I doing? We've got the card of Leo here. That's in your hopes and fears position. Okay, so in the now position, we've got the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is, usually it's the wish card. Now, I'm not doing reversals this month, but I believe that there was, for some of you, there is still some point of having a wish come true. Now, the challenge card is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a card of innocence, a card of, reminiscing, looking back at your past. This could be someone who you've either known before or someone that you felt was very trusting, very trusting. There was an innocence about this relationship. And this could be any sort of a relationship, right? Sixes are a number of balance. So we go from the 9 to the 6. So I feel as though for most of you, there was at some point a wish had come true, but then the challenge is going back. And going back means probably going back to someone from the past or trying to find your balance again. Now, this could also be a card of overindulging, overdrinking, using drugs, whatever you can drown your sorrows in. Some of you, it's just been too much for you. And of course, we've got the Three of Swords here. So threes always speak of a triangle for me. Now, this is not going to be resonating with all of you, of course. Of course. There can be heartache and heartbreak without having three people in the picture. But here, because I've got strong water now, in the position of you, dear Gemini, and you may have water in your chart, which is your moon or your rising sign, we've got the card of Neptunian energy, the Seven of Cups. Things are up in the air. You have got choices, but you don't know which cup to take. So there's a sense of disillusionment here in the position of you. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. You're stuck, I feel. And that's because in the distant past, with the Two of Pentacles, you've just been juggling. There was too much on your plate. Too much. Now, we've got earth and we've got fire as well. We've got Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. We've got another pentacle here. We've got pentacles, and I will show you those in a minute. But yeah, we've got earth and we've got fire, and I'll show you the wands cards as well. So too much on your plate in the distant past. You could be juggling work and family, work and problems, home and problems, home and family, anything to do with juggling, having too much to do. In the recent past, we've got the card of Sagittarius. This is Sagittarian energy. Now, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in Scorpio, right? Scorpio is very deep, very mystical, very hidden. And Scorpio also rules anything to do with sex, shared resources, right? It's the 8th house. So Jupiter will want to expand on anything in concern with Scorpio energies. And you know what Scorpio is all about. It's a water sign. It's very, very mystical, very dark. It's the dungeon, right? And it also has to do with shared resources and sexual matters, okay? And having this energy here, now there's a passion here. There's a passion. And if this is Sagittarian energy, then you could be dealing with someone who is of a foreign place, at a distance, right? Someone who is very passionate as well. Now, for some of you, this could be your energy, but I feel as though, and you may be dealing like with someone who's got fire and another person who's got earth, or it could be earth and water, or it could be water and fire. Okay, there's a few combinations here, but what I see is that there is a fair bit of water, so there's a lot of emotions here, passion and emotions, and with Mars going retrograde, right, it's already, I mean, it's in its shadow period, so we're already sort of starting to get, you know, we're trying to push forward strongly and we're finding like, you know, a brick wall. It's hard moving forward already. So I guess that it's, you know, we need to calm down and accept that there is always times when we need to take 5 and work on things that we've started in the past. So the Knight of Wands could be someone, he looks as though he's going into his past, he's traveling, he's going to the past, whatever that means for you. Crowning your reading is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this could even be your energy. This could be someone else around you. That can be, because this is what's on your mind, right? Someone who is looking at this pentacle, trying to make it grow. This could be a message that comes in that you're hoping to invest in. You're hoping to invest this pentacle in something that is going to be stable, grounded, and slow growing, right? Now, we do know that pages are always messages that come in and bring on change, because then we turn a page. That's what pages are all about. So that's what's on your mind. Now, in the near future, we've got the 6 of Wands, and that is obviously a card of success. It's a card of doing a wonderful job and being congratulated. If this is a creative venture, if this is a business of yours, then you're doing grand, like you're doing really, really well. Now, with the 6 of Cups here, the challenge, this is like, in a sense, it's like a partnership, right? It's a partnership where there is reciprocity, giving and taking, but this is the challenge. So maybe you feel as though you're doing more than what your partner is in business and in personal, in romance, right? Yeah, maybe you feel as though you're doing more, but you do have the ability. This is another 6. So you're to take strides, you know, you're taking strides, you're pushing forward, you're you're going to be successful in the near future. Now, this is a 6, so it could be in 6 weeks, could be in 6 days. You're going to feel quite strong. Your ego is going to grow. So just don't let it get out of hand, right? And as I said, in the position of you, though, you've got many choices. The point is to make the right choice, which is the best choice for you. And you're hoping for clarity, hoping and wishing for clarity. Now, in the environment position, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which can be a new material accomplishment. This can be either a brand new business, it can be purchasing a home, it can be taking your relationship to the next level, it can be a child, like it, because we've got the 6 of Cups here, which can speak of children as well. Your challenge can be the children that are holding you back. You are trying to keep the balance within anything to do with children in your life. And this is in your environment, right? So it's what's around you. So this is a blessing. Having this in the environment is something very positive to look forward to. Aces are always new beginnings. It's like a wild card that you've got here, dear Gemini. And it's going to help you stabilize. It's as though whatever you are starting to grow, what's on your mind, whatever you are starting to grow, there is a reciprocated external person, situation, energy, whatever it is, that is going to meet you halfway. So that's the title of your reading, Meeting Halfway. Okay, and that's what balance is all about. Now, in your hopes and fears is the card of Leo, the sun. So this is clarity. This is beautiful. This is healing. This is what you love. This is your heart chakra, your heart center. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, the sun card can speak of children again. It's also the most positive card in the reading, in the tarot, sorry, and in your reading. So the sun is the energy of Leo. Next month, we're going to be having another eclipse in Aquarius, which will be, affecting the nodes Leo and Aquarius. So obviously this is a hope, this is not a fear. And I do believe that when the card is here, doesn't matter if you're hoping or you're fearing it, this is going to culminate, and it's going to show up in your life because it's in your reading. Now, the outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. So, putting in a lot of hard work, getting your head down and putting a lot of work in anything to do with projects, family, relationships, anything to do with your business. It does say that putting in the hard work is going to pay off. You are riding high. You're at a point of, at the 6 here, creatively. And Leo is the house of creativity, right? So if this is something that you've given birth to creatively, this is your own baby, your own business, then putting in the hard work is going to pay off for you. But for those of you that are hoping that your partner will pull up their socks, I feel as though there's going to be a sense of balancing out. Now, this energy here, I will be taking more cards in the Vimeo readings, right? And I advise for those of you that want more clarity, there will be more clarity there for you. Let me just look over your reading one more time. As I said, the signs, now this is for, long-term committed relationships, and this is also for singles. For singles, I would say more than likely we've got earth energy here because this is what's external to you. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I believe that it could be someone that's got strong earth or even strong water. Okay, so sun, moon, or rising, I believe very strongly. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so this energy in the near future, this could be in this month, I would say, in the month of June. It is a 6. For some of you, though, it might be December. It might be like from August to December, because we've got the eighth month here. We've got the card of Leo as well, which Leo is the 8th month, roughly, 7th to 8th month. So, yeah. Okay. Dear Gemini, I do wish you all the best. I will be back, as I said, mid-month for the rest of the June, the second part of June readings. Thank you so much for being here, and I do wish you well. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. A final message, and that I forgot to mention in the first part of the video, is that I will be putting up readings for July till the end of the year. So the mid-year readings for 2018. For those of you that do not know, I do have a playlist, which I will put the link in the description box below, so that you can view, so you can watch the first part of the 6 months of 2018 general and love forecast. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen it, haven't watched the videos, please go over there and watch them. If not, if you have already watched them and you've forgotten what's gone on, please go back and have a look, and you will be surprised at how the information shows up in the readings. It's just amazing. Okay, so I will be putting up more videos. These will be for July till the end of the year, at some point in June, so do look out for those. Thank you so much again. See you all. Bye-bye.